Hey now, welcome to Freedomsufferer Cards video number 134. And today, we continue with our NHL playoff preview in round 2, where we will have the Central and the Eastern matchups. So there will be no shoutouts in this series, just because this could take long, I'm not sure. But the Bruins won their series 4-1 against the Caps, so they made some quick work. We're hoping it would go into 7. Did pick Boston, but the Islanders won their series 4-2 against Pittsburgh, and I picked Pittsburgh. I think a lot of people picked Pittsburgh, but we will start with the Bruins. Pastrnak led the way with 6 points, but on defense, of course, Charlie McAvoy chipped in with 5 points in 5 games. Pretty good first round. And Patrice Bergeron, 4 points. 3 of those were goals. Tied with the leading goal scorer in the first round is, of course, the Rat, Brad Marchand, who also had 3 goals. And the questions around the goaltending. Like I said, this man is solid. Tuukka Rask, what did he do? Well, sparkling 1.81 goals against average and 941 save percentage. I said, Boston looks lethal like always. That's who you got to worry about right now. And for the Islanders, well, I did tell you about these two guys. Problem is, one half of them, Beauvillier, is the one that's been making the noise, making these types of celebrations commonplace. 3 goals and 7 points in 6 games. I said Beauvillier, turning it up. Brock Nelson had 6 points. But Barzal, this man has no longer looked like this vintage. He's looked more like this dude, looking for answers. He's got no goals, I said. No goals. 3 points, though. No goals. You don't expect that out of him. You do expect the gritty guys like Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck chipped in. These are the type of guys that get you the playoff goals, because everyone's being guarded tightly. Clutterbuck got 2 goals. I said 2 more than Barzal. And Harlamov, looking like a star over here, looked more like this dude, like he's scared. What's going on? He ended up getting 0 wins and 2 losses with a horrid 3.65 goals against average, which would have been okay in the 80s, and a save percentage of .903. And in came Sorokin, who was 4-0, 4 wins, 0 losses, and 1.95 goals against average and .943 save percentage. So that looks pretty good now. It looks like they have their answer on who's going to be in net for that series against the Bruins. And the Bruins have their answer in net as well. This is a very tough series because the Islanders have that suffocating style of play. But you could see they could turn it up. A lot of goals spread amongst a bunch of people there. A lot of points anyway. I'm going to pick, though, the Bruins. The Bruins are going to take it. That's my call. I would like to see the Islanders win that series, but I just think the Bruins have too much experience and they got the game breakers. So that is your Eastern matchup. And now to our Central matchup, where we got Tampa Bay versus Carolina. I said, tough. I wanted Florida to win. I picked Florida to win. Tampa Bay took them out 4-2. And Carolina had a scare. I mean, it looked like they were going to sweep after 2 games, and then Nashville came back, and they were pressing in OT, and 6 games in total. Carolina took care of the Preds, but it was a close series. So we're going to start with Tampa Bay first. How's that sound? Tampa Bay. Remember the questions about Kucherov, about Stamkos, and Vasilevsky. And what did he do? What did this man do? He came back, all right, after not having played a game all season long. Kucherov, what did he do? 6 games played, 11 points, down! That's hardware material type of production right there. Laser shots, yeah, foily. Laser shots, filling in the net. Dude, That's 11 points in 6 games. I think he's okay. I think a bunch of people should just take the whole season off and come back in the playoffs, you'd think. Victor Hedman, there was worries about him. What did he do? 8 points? That's what he did. 8 points in the first round. Tearing up the Panthers. Down. Stamkos, how did he do? 8 points. 3 goals. That's how he did. Tearing it up. Vasilevsky, there are question marks about him. 4 wins and 2 losses. That's what he did. 4 wins and 2 losses. His goals against average was 2.64. But when you have offense like Tampa does, yeah, I mean, his save percentage was still 0.929. That's pretty good. But what about Braden Point? What did he do? What did this guy do? What did this beauty autograph do? 6 points, 4 goals. That's what he did. That's called spreading the wealth. All kinds of offense coming from the front and the back, and goaltending is just doing what it has to do. So that's what happened. That's what happened between Tampa and Florida. And that's going to be hard for Carolina. How can they do it, though? Well, their goalie, Nedeljkovic, who played all 6 games, 4 wins and 2 losses, with the goals against of 210 and save percentage of 927. So both goalies, somewhat similar numbers. Then you got this man. This man, 7 points, 5 goals. 5 goals at the time that I'm recording this, leading the whole league in goals after the first round. Sebastian Aho, 7 points, 5 goals. That's offense right there. This man right there, Sebastian, he knows what's going on, man. That's offense. Then you got Nikac. What did he do? 5 points. That's what he did. Again, you got to get offense from all over the place. And then you got the old man who led them the rest of the way in goals with 4 goals. Jordan Staal. That's called veteran leadership right there. Brett Page and Dougie Hamilton. These 2 stud defensemen, what did they do? 4 points each. That's what they did. Again, very well-rounded team. Gonna be tough, but where's Svechnikov? I don't have a Svechnikov here. Why? 1 goal, that's why. I can't find him either. So I don't know what's gonna happen in that series. I'm thinking Tampa Bay is gonna take it, but I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. So that is the 2 matchups I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give this video a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you haven't before. Leave yours for the first time right now. I don't see any time better than right now for them. Let me know what you think about those predictions. And I'll see you guys soon. Yes.
Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. Mini Beezer, Mini Beezer. Anti-relays is going crazy now. Go relays, go relays, go relays. Crazy now, crazy now, crazy now, crazy now. Anti-relays is going crazy now. I said, down, mini